hard to see clearly when the heart is on the run. But you've got a fire burning inside you, a lighthouse to guide you into the sun. Oh, you were born for this.
This is a great life, and if van life has taught me anything, it's to stay flexible, to be adaptable, and to always see the opportunities that come with change. Speaking of change, I am not on the island anymore. I have found myself on an eastbound trajectory I did not see coming. For reasons that aren't mine to share, I had to leave the island. And so I figured if I was going to end up on the mainland, then I might as well go on a whole new adventure. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I have been doing for a little while. At first I spent about a week in Squamish just to get my feet below me and feel out how I wanted to spend the rest of my summer. It was also nice to spend some time with friends, see some familiar faces, and look after Frank's best friend Lola for a night. So it was great to spend some quality time with her, as well as just savor the lush green forest of Squamish. And then I hit the road, and I'm actually waiting for a weather window for a trip I want to do northeast of here. But it was about a week out. So I spent a bunch of time in Lillooet. There's a really awesome free campground there by BC Hydro. So I spent some time there just enjoying the rugged landscape and walking around. That was so random. I heard this like weird gruffing noise. I just thought it was a grouse. I look up on the bank and there was like a coyote right there that like was gruffing at me. So anyways, I just kept walking and it barked at me or whatever and then it crossed and yeah, did all that. And most of all, just focused on working. We had some rainstorms, so it was really nice. And then I needed a better internet connection and I was out of power, so I had to drive. And after I was done in town, I continued northeast, which is the direction I'm headed, and I decided that I would try to go to places I've never been before, even if it's in an area I've spent time in, to just not camp in the exact same spot where I've camped before. So that led me to my current camp spot on the edge of this meadow, which is really nice. It is so quiet, and I've just come for a walk uphill to get a bit more of an open view. And it has been so nice to be back with the ponderosas and this dry grass, and there's so many beautiful loaded juniper bushes, so I've been really enjoying that. And when I was in Lillooet, the sage, so I'm very excited for this new adventure and for whatever is to come. This is such a nice place to wake up. It's so quiet here. I think Frank enjoys it as well. It's been a great place to camp for a couple nights. I've really enjoyed it, but today we're going to be heading on our way, getting back on the road, covering some ground, ending up somewhere totally different. I plan to have coffee and breakfast in town, but before I kind of pack up and leave the camp, there's one non-negotiable morning routine item I just have to do, and that is sit here and enjoy my AG1. AG1 is the sponsor of today's video and a delicious part of my morning routine I've been enjoying now for over a year. And the reason I've been able to maintain this habit is because I just feel better when it's a part of my morning routine. I feel more energized. I feel like cleaner energy. And I've noticed my digestion. It's just a happier digestive system than it used to be. And it's just really easy to make. It takes no time. You just pour some water in the cup or the shaker bottle and put in a scoop of AG1, whip it up or shake it, and there you go. So yeah, it's easier than coffee. That's a great thing in the morning. And the boost of energy I get from this helps on days when I don't want to make coffee in camp. I want to go to town and have a nice coffee. So, you know, it's going to be like an hour till I get there. And yeah, I'm going to be functioning well, you know? Living on the road, life is unpredictable. It's chaotic. I just don't always have energy or time to cook up a whole bunch of vegetables. And so like last night, I ate ramen for dinner because you know I love instant ramen. And this just makes me feel better about all of my chaotic food decisions because I just know it's helping to cover my nutritional bases. And, you know, I feel that as well. It's not just like an intellectual thing like, oh, it covers my nutritional basis. I feel good. To get started, head to the link in my description or scan the QR code here on the screen and you're going to get a bottle of the vitamin D3 K2 drops as well as 5 of the AG1 travel packs with your first subscription. And of course, you're going to get the canister, shaker bottle, and scoop. So it's a great deal. Thanks again to AG1 for sponsoring this video. I'm going to finish this up and get on the road. I don't really know where we're going, but I know which way we're heading. I continued north. I'm actually in a 100-mile house right now because I need to get my tires retorqued. I got new tires a few days ago in Lillooet. I'm very excited to finally have my van properly aligned. All the front end work done, new tires. It feels so good. It's never ridden so smoothly in all of the time I've had it, which is now getting close to 8 years. So yeah, I was driving on Washboard Road and hardly even noticed. So very stoked on that. And I'm just sitting in this shade at this park in town. I've just been spacing out a bit, honestly. Very slow to drink my coffee. And I think I'm going to take Frank for a little stroll. There seems to be like a wheelchair accessible path here. And I looked on All Trails and it goes to a waterfall. So I think he would appreciate that. I'm going to go find somewhere to camp because the days just aren't as long as they used to be. Feels good to be finally making dinner. I am so hungry. It's been a long time since I've cooked one of my favorite meals, which isn't really like a set meal, but just, you know, a range of fried potato with things. It feels so good to be exploring a part of BC I've never visited. And it is a beautiful part. I'm on my way to check out a waterfall. But I've enjoyed a slow morning today. I went to the Hungry Hiker. I took Frank out for breakfast. It was so cute. And then I had such a food baby going on. I had to just like sit back and relax for a bit. But now I'm ready to hike. And I have some plans in motion that really make me nervous. But they're exciting. That is so nice. I just got the call back about the It's very spontaneous plans I'm trying to make. And I'm terrified. Y'all have been calling me brave in the comments, and I honestly don't feel like I've done anything that feels brave. But this is something I've wanted to do for like my entire life. It's terrifying. And so I'm actually going to spend the rest of today trying to be relaxed and calm my nerves. I'm so glad this is tomorrow because I might back out if I had more time to be scared. I'm in Wells Gray Provincial Park right now. I'm so excited to be here. I've wanted to visit for a long time. And I'm just enjoying being a happy little tourist, taking in the sights, doing these short walks to waterfalls. I'm able to park in the shade. So it's thankfully not too hot to leave Frank in the shade with the windows open. But for this waterfall, I need to go back and get my telephoto lens to get the shots I really want. And I have so much giddy, nervous excitement. So I was just looking at the waterfall, imagining it washing away all my fears, all my nerves, and just leaving me with the joy of facing fears and stepping out of my comfort zone to do something I've always wanted to do. The parking lot for this hike was pretty busy when I arrived, but I have crossed paths with tons of people leaving, and since it's the evening, I might luck out and end up at this waterfall alone, which would be really nice because it is one of the more popular ones in the park. That was amazing. That was so cool. I've never gone behind a big waterfall like that. That was a really neat experience. That was awesome. And I was so in the moment. I totally forgot about how nervous I am for tomorrow. Well, I've since remembered, but it's not as intense as it was before. So I have a feeling what I'm up to tomorrow is gonna put me in the moment. Probably more intensely than even that. So, but yeah, I am soaking wet, which is fine because I chose to go behind the waterfall, expecting to get wet, you know. So because I chose it, the change from dry to wet, it was, you know, welcomed. It was easy. But if I hadn't chosen and I had gone from dry to wet, and had that, you know, kind of imposed upon me, it wouldn't have been quite as enjoyable. And that's something I've been thinking a lot about these past couple weeks in regards to change, is that there's really two types of change. Change that's inflicted upon you and the change you choose. And I'm somebody who loves choosing change constantly. But there are other types of people who don't choose change and they resist it. And they only really change when it's imposed upon them. And it just is not as enjoyable. So in my experience, my observation, my personal opinion, people who are the type to choose change tend to be happier, more adaptable people. So if you take anything from this video, is go out and choose some change. Or if you're in a situation where change is imposed upon you, like I was in leaving the island, then turn it around, seize the reins, and turn it into something amazing for yourself. You know, make some tasty, tasty lemonade out of those lemons, and life will feel a lot more enjoyable. You know, I wasn't expecting to leave the island before summer ended, but here I am. I'm having a great time. I am loving exploring this part of British Columbia, and I'm so excited for the next few weeks of travel I have to places I've never really spent much time. And I have a feeling it's just gonna get more and more beautiful. Good morning. I'm pretty nervous, excited. I'm about to go meet a Belgian man named Willie, sign a whole bunch of waivers, and then trust him with my life, and we're gonna jump off a mountain. I'm going paragliding. Yes. We just got to the launch site here, and I looked over the edge. Instantly was so much more nervous, but yeah, it's gonna be good.
Got these big grasshoppers sitting on the wing.
Oh my goodness. Do people ever throw up?
No.
Okay. I just feel so nervous.
But yeah, nervousness is the normal thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's
that means you're a normal person.
I want to live.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay, Amanda, are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go. Come on, go. 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 Keep going. And run.
Ah! Oh! Okay, wow.
Nice one. Yeah, man.
Okay, wow.
Yoo-hoo!
Oh, it is windy.
Yeah, well, it's not windy, it's us moving
It's us.
in the air, right?
We are the wind.
We are the wind, we're moving.
Oh my goodness.
And it's good to have a jacket.
Yeah. I think I dressed appropriately.
Yeah.
There's where we took off. Oh, okay. Okay, now I feel relaxed.
There you go. That's the way it is.
Oh my goodness! You like feel, yeah, you feel the like dips and lifts and.
You feel the waves.
Oh my
Waves
God.
up in air, just like
I don't even jump like into the lake. No, I don't even jump into water. So this is like, this is a big step.
You're doing it. You're doing it. And you did great. Great takeoff. You're good in the sky. Now we still have a landing to do, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready to stand up?
Yeah. Oh my.
Stand up. There you go.
Ah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
A few steps forward, more. There you go.
Okay. Awesome.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
we're on the ground.
Yeah, we're on the ground. And we took off way up there.
Yeah?
Like way on
Holy
the mountain.
moly.
We flew over on that side. We flew over on that side. We flew way down there. And then we came across.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Again! Whoa, what a cool job you have.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. A little
Nice.
adventure every day, winter and summer.
Yeah. I didn't need a morning coffee today. I'm awake. I'm wide awake. That was so amazing. I'm so glad I did that. It was beautiful and I loved it. I just want to fly. I just want to do more. I had a feeling that that would be the case, and like I expected, I was so nervous leading up to it. I woke up excited, but the closer I got there driving, the more nervous I became. And then when I looked over the edge, I was just like, I felt sick, like my stomach was churning, but I was committed and I had to focus to like do the instructions so that everything goes safe and smoothly. There's a couple moments where like, you know, you hit some air, and just because I don't know what to expect. Because honestly, the only thing that really just made it scary was the unknown. And so it was great. And Willie was so nice, so friendly, such a cheerful dude with over 30 years of experience paragliding, thousands of flights. So this is a great person to go with. His company is called X Sky Paragliding. I'll put the link below. If you're ever here in Clearwater, definitely consider it. Highly recommend going paragliding with Willie. Very reasonably priced. What a cool experience. And it feels so good to actually challenge myself and face a fear and do something I've always been drawn to. It's so surreal. That was amazing. It is so awesome being spontaneous and just doing it, just doing the thing. You know, less than 24 hours ago, I phoned up Willie and was like, can I go paragliding? I just saw a sign in town, and now I've been paragliding. This is just opened up a world of experiences that I can have now because I've faced my fear. The hardest part is just stepping into the unknown. And of course I asked a lot of questions about the equipment and stuff, so I knew what to trust, and that's how I was taught. Like with rock climbing, I was taught to know the system, to understand the gear that's keeping me safe. So it was really great. Willie was happy to answer all my questions, and it was just such an amazing experience. So with that said, I'm going to end this video on a high note, quite literally. We're going to hang out a bit. I have to do some work, and then we're going to continue this awesome adventure. So I hope to see you in the next video. And yeah, I just appreciate you watching all the way through, sharing this exciting moment with me. I feel like now I deserve all your comments about me being brave. Now I feel like I actually deserve it. So thank you. Huge thank you to patrons and channel members. And I'll see you soon.